Okay, folks, here we are. We are in the final episode of Jess Plays Paranormasight. I'm pretty excited to see where this game goes. I've really enjoyed it so far. It's really been a shame that there's been, no marketing for it. I only found out about it because there was, one, website that was doing a review, and like I said, because my friend Harry played it and was like, I think you're gonna enjoy this one. So, pretty funny to me, actually. But yeah, okay. I see. What does it say? First is a detailed account of the tragedy surrounding the Rite of Resurrection that occurred in Honjo back in the Edo period. The whole story of what we call the Honjo incident is laid out clearly. That incident was the origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their curses, right? Yes, the resentment of the victims of the incident turned into curses, which are the curse echoes. The contents are organized like an answer sheet, so it doesn't just give us the information we need. Is there anything else? Yes, here's what we've been looking for. I bequeath this scroll to the future generations to be used in the event that the calamity should arise from this grievous incident, it says. Whoa, he foresaw all of this happening! And it continues. Those who seek to forestall disaster must gather these 3 items in one place to cast my rite of cleansing and expel all the rituals and curses in full. My soul, that is my curse echo. My body, that is a living continuation of my bloodline. My mind, that is my own consciousness. Wow, so if we gather these 3 things in one place, Seimon's rite of cleansing will activate and completely negate the curses in the Rite of Resurrection. So are we gonna have to, spirit channel, what's his face? Or, Yako's best buddy? Oh, that's it! That's exactly what we need! The 3 things are Seimon's soul, body, and mind. It says the soul is Seimon's curse echo. His curse echo? So Seimon himself is part of the 7 mysteries. Now that you mention it, Mr. Araishi did say something along those lines before. There's another hint written here. My curse echo holds my curse. My curse brings ruin to cursed bearers. What kind of hint is that? Maybe it'll make more sense if we keep looking. But will the curse echo still appear if the curse bearer is already gone? Next, the body is a descendant of Seimon, it seems. Wasn't Yoshimi a relative of Seimon? He and Michio Shiraishi, who had the other talisman. Both of them already passed by the time this iteration of the curses was unleashed. Damn, that's true. What are we gonna do? His bloodline was split up. There have to be others. Oh, there's another note here, too. I mean, also, Mayu could be pregnant. Where? Is it another hint? As for the body, seek not only one who bears my blood, but one with strong spirit sense. Such an individual will be able, if a spirit attempts to possess them, to instead take control of that spirit themselves. So it says. Do we know of anyone like that? I can't think of anyone. Let's move on for now. Next is mind. What's the difference between the mind and the soul? In paranormal theory, it's said that humans are made up of soul, body, and mind. The mind is essentially thought to be part of the spirit that makes up one's consciousness, or one's self. It's like driving. The body is the car, the soul is the control system, and the mind is the driver. I see. I think that makes sense. So is there a hint for finding this one too? Well, let's see. There's this. Should the Rite of Resurrection be activated elsewhere, so too shall my mind be awakened there. Seimon tried to seal away the Rite of Resurrection, but before he could, Ashino stole the Record of Fates. So as a countermeasure to the rite being activated, he made it so that his mind would be released from the seal. Okay, but what does that actually mean? What it means is, Seimon's mind awoke the night the rite was activated, and must be possessing someone out there right now. What? So we have to get that person together with everything else. Alright, so we have to find the curse echo, the descendant, and the person possessed by Seimon. Then we just get them together in one place and we'll be good to go. Right, but there is one thing. The second and third ones could be the same person. Oh. But who could that be? If it's like how Michio lost her memories when she was possessing Yako, Seimon's consciousness might not be aware of who it really is. So if he learned the truth, would he start to act of his own accord? Oh, then that person could already be... Oh, hold on a second. Someone's coming this way. Huh? Excuse me, could I interrupt for just a moment? Oh yeah, Yoko. Who might you be? Would you buy this empty can of juice I just finished drinking for 10,000 yen? Huh? I'll even throw in these bones from some fried chicken. Can't beat a deal like this. I don't really want them? Don't say that. Come on, they're delicious. Actually, I thought I might just have a picnic right here. Won't you join me? Sorry, I don't understand. What should we do? Well, it's not like we need this exact spot. We can't do anything with other people around. Let's just move somewhere else. Or maybe don't do that? Sorry, we're in the middle of something, so we'll just be on our way. Bad move, guys. What? It hurts. This is a curse. Well, good game, everybody. I can't wait for the visit Sumida-ku to come up again. I'm assuming you're supposed to have forgotten about her by now, and then you see her again, and then you're like, oh damn! But... visit Sumida tourist office. God, I haven't been to Sumida-ku in a while. Hi. You have my heartfelt thanks for all your hard work thus far. This brings the story of the 7 mysteries of Honjo to a close. And who could have foreseen such a conclusion? Unfortunately, it seems the so-called Mastermind was one step ahead of you. She remains hidden, leaving behind no evidence. Perhaps there is truly no way to stop her. However, should you find this conclusion is not to your liking, by all means, please pursue a different path. You have done it once before, so I am sure you already know how. With that, I shall be taking my leave. I have been your humble storyteller. Good night. Alright, let's see. We go back to this one, and then choose not to... Where is it? Here we go. And so this time we're not gonna lie to her, so Tsuzumi will still be around. I'm gonna check this and see if we have anything. Nah, nothing new. Looks like. Nothing new. And we see these bozos. That's it. Alrighty. Hello, daughter. I'm sorry I couldn't save you from Nejima. Are you hurt? Wow, didn't expect that from you. Huh? I thought you'd just start questioning me before you bothered to ask how I'm doing. Well, I am still your father. Ooh, maybe boss can handle this after all. I'm fine. I managed to get away somehow or another. Alright, I'm glad. How is she? Yasuko, I mean. Mom? I haven't kept in touch with her. I've been on my own this whole time. I'm sure you reached out to her, though, haven't you? I did call her this morning, actually, just to make sure she was safe. She's been running around all over the place looking for you. Sounds like she's fine to me. Did you contact her after I called the police to tell her you'd heard from me? I did not. Tisk tisk. Well, I've heard you're into nightlife and staying out late these days. Didn't want her to worry more than she already was. You're one to talk. Then I'll put this bluntly. Did you kill Nejima? And if I did, would you hide me from the police? Well, I don't know if I... That's what I thought. Your job is the only thing you really care about. Yes, I did it. You... I didn't even think he knew I was a curse bearer. He brought me to those gardens and I realized while he was talking to me that he fulfilled the condition of my curse. So I just gave it a shot. I didn't think it would actually activate. So there's no going back now. It's not true. You can still make things right before you make them worse. Then let me say it another way. This is my chance, and I won't throw it away. Your chance? Did Nejima say anything to you? He said a lot of bad things about you, that's for sure. Yeah, not surprised there. So I said a lot of bad things about you back. Didn't want to be outdone. Harsh. In that sense, it felt just a little like he was my kindred spirit. No, kindred spirit? What are you talking about? He's a dangerous criminal. But I'm a murderer now too, aren't I? Maybe we're not so different. No, you're different. Am I? Well, maybe not that different. But at least you're honest. I know I haven't been the best father. But I wonder, of all the fathers in the world, are there any who wouldn't cover for their child if they committed a crime? How should I know? You're the detective here. You must have seen plenty of cases like that. Yeah, plenty of parents take the fall for their children, give them a place to hide. As a person, it's wrong, but maybe as a parent, it's the right thing to do? I don't know. But I think having a father like that would make it easier to go to him for advice if I did do something wrong. Maybe there's a sense of security in knowing that no matter what happened, you'd still have at least one person on your side. I see. So that's what it would take to be on your side. I can't do that. That's okay. I wasn't really expecting you to. So Nejima really didn't tell you anything? Not really, no. Can I ask you one thing? Do you know anything about the talisman Michio Shiraishi had? Shiraishi Michio. In the car crash you were in with that Namigaki guy? Oh, with Yutaro? Yeah, I was there. Yutaro? That sounds like... So, you and him were... I mean... not really. He's kind of a boring guy. What? You're serious? But he said... you're getting off track, Mr. Itsutsumi? Talisman? Back to the talisman? We shouldn't have relied on him for this. Well, if you don't plan on seeing him again, it doesn't really matter. But with the hit-and-run case on top of everything else, you're really in deep. Is that really what you wanted to talk about? Yeah! I mean, no! Tell me about the talisman! Did you take it from the scene? You mean this? That's it. I picked it up at the scene of the crash. I didn't want to leave fingerprints behind. That's all? There's really no other reason? What's the big deal? Is it really that special? This whole thing? Yeah, it's real important. Would you mind giving it to me? Important for what? Putting a stop to the curses of the 7 mysteries. Oh. So that means if I give you the talisman, I won't be able to use the right. Then no way. I'm definitely keeping it. Ugh, I screwed that one up. Mr. Tsutsumi, you really can't do any better than that. On the talisman! Will you give me the talisman? What? No way! I can't lose the right. You have a curse stone, don't you? I do. You wouldn't happen to feel like handing it over, would you? At least I'll handle any damages the curse caused. Now, before you do any more wrong with it, I'm not giving it up. Of course not. Me being a curse bearer, are you after my life? That's exactly what I'm here for. I didn't come to chat. We can talk all you want, but as soon as the condition for my curse is met, I'll use it. No hesitation. Or do you have more than one? How many curse stones do you have? 3. Not that it matters. 3, huh? I'm not handing them over. Are you willing to go so far for the rite of resurrection? What do you want with it? What if I told you? You wouldn't understand. You just call it stupid and dismiss the idea completely. Come on, I wouldn't do that. Maybe together we can think of a way for you to get what you want without resurrection. I want to bring Hokusai back to life. Hokusai? What? Hokusai the ukiyo-e artist? That Hokusai? You want to bring him back to life? That'd be quite the feat, huh? That's... you... I heard you liked his art, but why would you do something so stupid? See? Gah. The only time I ever felt there was a place I belonged was when I was immersed in the dreamlike world of ukiyo-e. Although I'm sure you never noticed. Really? I had no idea. It saved me. Hokusai is the reason I'm still alive today. Didn't know you felt so hopeless. You would only realize it now, but it's too late. Feeling sorry won't do either of us any good. The moment I heard about the rite of resurrection, I knew it was my destiny. This is all I ever accomplish, I'll die happy. I'm really serious about this. I think I've let you talk long enough. Mind letting me have a turn? By all means. You're hiding something. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? Well, sure. Can't live as long as I have without having a secret or two. Of course you try to dodge the question. Now then. Let me tell you how my curse stone, the Taiko of Tsugaru, works. What? My curse bludgeons to death anyone I find out is hiding something from me. So if you try to cover something up that I know is true, I'll be able to use my curse on you. With that in mind, can I ask you one more thing? I get it. Why you wanted to see me. Then let me tell you one thing first. The Evergreen Beach has a similar condition. I can use my curse on anyone who tells me a lie. What? How is that fair? And you'd use that curse on me? As an officer of the law, it's inexcusable, but as a parent with a duty to his child, I have no other choice. Are you threatening me? Do you really think that's enough to convince me to do as you say? I don't want to use it either, but for your sake I suggest you try not to lie. Go ahead then, if I lie, so be it. Okay, I'm gonna ask. If you try to hide it now, you really will die. Am I your real daughter? just a baby you picked up to replace your stillborn, aren't I? And you could never bring yourself to tell me who my real parents were, so you just kept hiding it. Still too much of a coward to tell me, huh? You don't like the truth, so you won't admit it. And my real parent is the man I was just with. Ayame! Is that all you have to say? I only have one answer for you. You are, honestly and truly, our daughter. Nothing more, nothing less. Even now, you're still trying to hide it? Why? Are you really that stupid? Okay, I guess he still dies. There's a bunch of taiko going on at the festival that was happening. Okay, so this looks like it's the same. Alright, so Tsutsumi has to be... And then he's like, oh, you're not actually the mastermind, that's good. Okay, so unfortunately, he's kind of doomed to... Alright, so let's see if this time I can come back and be like, hey idiots, don't walk away from her. I know what her fucking Hearthstone does. Record number 20. Okay, so I think I should be okay. It's... Psycho, because the grandfather dies first. And then the dad. And then the mom. And then the girl. And then Samon. Okay, so we're back here. I might need to go before this. So maybe that part where we all go to, like, shake down, like, fake Hubert. Okay, so we have to get all the stuff together. Alright. How do we... Okay, so you're not giving me the option. Alright, so I must have to do something else. Maybe I go back to that Yoshime thing, and I'm like, there's... where, like, everybody's together, and then maybe be like, okay, everything's there at the same time. Because, like, the Curse Stone is there, and so are as many characters as possible, I guess. So, I mean, we could do that. Although, if we were all brought them together at the same time, I guess it wouldn't... We were already had them, all three of them together, so I don't know. Let me think about this a little bit. Maybe poke around and try and get some burbs or something. Well, maybe Storyteller will give me a hint. So... Alright, let me think about it. See what I need to do here, you know? Alright, the only thing I can really think of is that I go back to the Shogo storyline. Because there was a split, this was the first split. It was like, you did it before. I guess this one? Start from here, maybe? Okay. 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 And then I'm not gonna look away from her. Alright, so it's not that one, I guess. Is it one of these? Okay, I guess we could try these. Your humor's off balance. Okay. Okay. Alright, so it's not that one. This one? It's here? I mean, I guess technically this is the good timeline, isn't it, right? Because, like, she's gone, right? So there's no... Okay. Alright, so we got Toki. Toki's here. Yeah, you don't want to. She's pulling some nonsense. Okay. Oh wait. What's this? The hell is that? It looks like a light floating in midair? Can I not do anything with this? Okay. Where? Wow, it's coming closer. Is this another one of the 7 mysteries? Looks like a will-o-wisp, maybe? Is there anything like that in the 7 mysteries? Ooh, I can touch it. Okay. Touch. Huh? Am I supposed to touch it? touch the Oni bee. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. There you have it, folks. I only had to go through 3 of the things. Oh, man. Alright. When the body, soul, and mind of Seimon Tsuchimikado have all been brought together, the rite of cleansing is activated, dispelling all rituals and curses that have been previously performed. My. Finally, you have arrived at this juncture. I expected no less from you. And that would mean that you have managed to bring everything to light. Though there is the possibility that you have wound up here by chance. So before I take you any further, I must ask you a number of questions. Uh-oh. About what exactly the soul, body, and mind of Tsuchimikado Seimon are. Oh, okay, this I can do. Firstly, which curse echo represents the soul of Tsuchimikado Seimon? Beckoning light. Right? No. Ever-burning lantern? Is it the lantern or the light? Hold on. Look at this. Yeah, it's the beckoning light. The lantern... The lantern's this. Okay, yeah. It's the light. Okay, beckoning light. Yes, that is exactly it. After his defeat at the hands of Ashino in the Honjo incident, Seimon wandered about near Honji. The form of his curse echo changed over time with the legend he left behind. This is the curse echo which was acquired by Chozawa Mayu. But when called forth by Seimon's body and mind, it appeared momentarily before him. Let us continue. Who served as the self of Tsuchimikado? Who was his body, his descendant who carried his blood in their veins? Is it last name or first name? I'm gonna go with how am I spelling it? Shogo Ogie. Alright. Shogo Ogie. I don't have enough for all of it, so we will go Ogie. Correct again. Although Okie Shogo was born into an ordinary family, the blood of a distant relative ran thick in his veins. In truth, the same is true for Fukunaga Yoko. She was also one who had the blood of a distant relative coursing through her. In her case, it was Ashino. Seimon and Ashino, fated to meet again all these hundreds of years later. God, running into your ex, like, centuries later. Fucking sucks. Now for my final question. Who is the mind of Tsuchimikado Seimon? Tell me the name of the person whose consciousness was directly tied to his. Interesting. Said it was like a driver. Oh! It's me! It's me, isn't it? Oh, I see. You believe it to be Jess? Yeah, I do. Are you saying you believe it to be yourself? 1000%. I'm the player. I'm the only one with any agency here. Are you certain? Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, you are correct. Finally, you have remembered. That's right, you are. Seimon's consciousness, awoken by the curses and the rite of resurrection. However, having lost your memories, you forgot about the duty assigned to you. This is, if I may say so, where I played my part, guiding you through the events of this story. I like that they're playing the title theme, this is fun. As your consciousness was all that was left of you, you manipulated time and space by way of the story chart, jumping from vessel to vessel, and manipulated your host's actions by whispering commands into their ears. In doing so, you were able to get the full picture of what needed to be done. But at one point, while still unconscious, you managed to remember your duty. The so-called mastermind behind these events, the one who awakened the curses, Fukunaga Yoko, descendant of Ashino herself. You unconsciously activated your curse and killed her. How interesting that she awakened Seimon's consciousness at the same time as the curses. That was the one and only time she could have been stopped. But due to your influence on Okie Shogo's will, Fukunaga Yoko was brought back to life. Using the story chart to undo her death, I led you to believe it was the work of the Rite of Resurrection itself. But as it turns out, seeing what would transpire if the Mastermind was not killed at the outset is what ultimately revealed the way to put an end to the curses for good. There were certain things which would have answered all of your questions, had you noticed them. For example, even while under your control, Okie Shogo willingly used his curse. Yeah, he did. When I asked you early on how many people Okie Shogo killed, this is what I meant. Yeah, no, I know, because I didn't want to kill Yako and he did. Had you not used the curse, Okie Shogo would have done so of his own accord. Furthermore, Chozo Amayu was able to recall information which only you knew. She was able to do this because she was connected to you through her curse echo, the beckoning light. Huh. Do I have an entry now? Now. Where you saw me. Oh. It's like, do I have an entry? Okay, let's see. Following graduation, Yoko worked hard at a desk job in a trading company but butted heads with her supervisor, who was skeptical of the supernatural and quit within a year. Now, while working as a housekeeper, she spends her days devouring mystery magazines and visiting haunted spots. She vowed to live life true to herself and never change for the sake of others. Yoko has no regrets about the path she has taken. Yoko has a dog, a Shiba Inu named Ogopogo, who's been by her side since she was a student. In truth, Yoko is a descendant of the Onmyoji who continue to practice in modern times. Her ancestor, Ashino, attempted to steal the Rite of Resurrection in Honjo during the Edo period. Gomen. Born with exceptional spirit sense, Yoko learned about her own ancestry while researching her roots, and was disappointed to find her bloodline fallen into mediocrity. God, what a sad 23andMe. She became consumed with the ambition to restore her family's lost glory through her own powers, and devised a scheme to succeed where Ashino failed and perform the Rite of Resurrection. Yoko continued her training, developing her spiritual and curse powers until she discovered the Record of Fates, which offered clues regarding the rite. She plotted to use the curses of the 7 mysteries of Honjo to gather a large number of soul dregs by calling forth curse echoes and setting the stage for mutual slaughter. The ultimate plan involved invoking a large-scale feast of shadows, awakening the curses, performing the rite herself, and bringing together enough soul dregs to revive Ashino. Since the effects of the curses increase the more people know and fear them, she first entrusted the Record of Fates to a local historian, Araishi Hideki, who could be used to easily spread the rumors. She also contacted Nejima Fumichika, a criminal with a deep understanding of mystic arts, to obtain the curse stones needed to gather soul dregs. Unsurprisingly, Nejima was very interested in the story of Ashino, and readily agreed to aid his revival. Her revival? While carrying out these steps, Yoko learned of the existence of the Yin Scroll, which threatened to thwart her plans. She added a note about the scroll in the Record of Fates before giving it to Araishi, intending to acquire it before it could pose an issue. Through her investigations, Yoko discovered that Yoshimi Hajime was a descendant of Seimon, and threatened him with a curse in an effort to scare him into revealing the whereabouts of the Yin Scroll. While Hajime bravely resisted Yoko's threats, she killed him with the curse to ensure Seimon's descendant would not stand in her way. As her preparations were coming together, Yoko obtained the seemingly less dangerous curse stone of the Whispering Canal in order to become a curse bearer, a necessity for gathering curse stones for the Feast of Shadows. Okie Shogo, also a descendant of Seimon, was eyed as a potential risk factor, and contacted to ensure he would be located nearby and subject to monitoring. However, unaware that the spirit of Seimon would be awakened within Shogo as soon as she invoked the curse, Yoko's plan was thwarted when she was immediately cursed to death by Seimon. Womp womp. I support women's wrongs. I'm glad there's an ending where she wins. I'm glad there's an ending where Ashino's brought back and has, like, Nejima as her, like, lapdog. I'm glad that there's an ending where, what's her face? IMA has like, Hokusai in her basement or whatever. I'm happy for them. I'm glad for them. Now, allow me to ask you one last question. If you, knowing all that you now know, Had the ability to resurrect one life, what would you do? I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice myself. I'd use it even if I had to sacrifice someone. I'd use it if it came at no cost. I wouldn't want it. Let someone else have it. I don't want it. I'd destroy it. Oh, I see, I see. That was Saemon's original intention. I apologize for leaving it out of the options when I first asked you this question. Now it is time to bring things to a close. Upon your arrival here, the rite of cleansing was activated, dispelling all other rituals and curses. Look upon the fruit of your efforts. And then we shall leave this world behind for good. Thank you, truly, for all the work you have done. It's nice to be recognized. Yeah. That's what happened? I can't believe it. I finally understand. Yeah, I was the one that did that to Yoko. The blood of the Onmyoji that's inside me broke into my consciousness and gave me that curse. Yoko was after the rite of resurrection. She was the one who awakened the curses of the Seven Mysteries and cast the Feast of Shadows. And the only way to stop all of it was to stop her here. Otherwise, the rite of cleansing might have been negated too. Wonder how much of it was really her doing all those things. Yoko. I guess that explains why I felt like it was fate when this all started. Though she didn't seem to notice. I guess things were always destined to end like this from the moment we met. I wish we could have met under different circumstances. No point in thinking like that now. God, I need a drink. I'm thinking a Moscow Mule. Or 2. Or 3. Oh, Moscow Mules are good. Are you just leaving the body there? Are you just leaving, like, Yomioka there? Like, what is happening? Ma'am, what is it? I want you guys to team up so bad. Just a dream. It seems that this was all just a dream. I dreamt there was such a thing as the rite of resurrection. Just a dream. Sorry to say, but there isn't. Right, of course not. But even if there is no such thing, I promise you that I will get to the bottom of the kidnapping. In fact, I happen to find a very important lead from over a year ago. Something that's evaded our reach until now. An eyewitness from the scene of the kidnapping. I see. Whoa, what the hell is this? The medical unit told me to get down here. What happened? As I was looking into Yoshimi's death at the former Yasuda Gardens, another body was discovered in a different park in the area. Could they be related? Sure looks like it, but... Excuse me, we found this among the victim's belongings. Thought you'd want to know. What's this? What? What the hell? Boss! Come look what was in the female victim's address book! Yoshima's phone number and photo! What? And the picture. There's an X drawn on it, and a bunch of weird symbols, and a hole where his heart would be. No. Do you think, could this be some sort of curse or something? How many times do I have to tell you not to connect everything to the occult? Damn it. Is this a Nakagoshi case after all? Huh? What was that, boss? Yeah, don't worry about it. Make sure you put that photo into evidence. There's no doubt this is related to Yoshimi. Make sure you do a thorough sweep of the area. I'm gonna make a phone call. Got it. Leave it to me. Spend as long as you want on the phone. Mio, it turns out Michio really did die in an accident. Yeah, if we ask around, we might be able to get a little more information. Guess there never really was such a thing as the Rite of Resurrection. But I did feel like there was a spirit watching over us. Damn it, why? Nothing's happening! But now my contract won't be... No! I never should have believed this blasted record of fates. To all of you watching from far, far away. Not that far, I'm in Kanagawa-ken. The Rite of Resurrection has never existed. Not in any world, not in any time. So I ask you to take the life you hold and move boldly forward, one step at a time. Richter, you wise out. You want to question him? Hang on, Edio. I want to get enough evidence for a search warrant. Let him go for now. I'll follow him. That's the kidnapper? Yes, I'm the one who did it. So please help me. She's always following me. I'm sorry, Michio. I had no idea. What? Hajime was killed by this Fukunaga Yoko? How can that be? He wasn't the kind of guy who could just get picked off like that. You know that! Yeah, the boss is hiding something. It seems to become kind of a secret hidden in Hajime's family tree. Let me see if I can figure out what it is. I had heard you would be absent today. Is there something you need? Well, I seem to have this spirit sense thing all of a sudden. I know it's the sort of thing our chairwoman doesn't approve of, so I thought I'd mention it. You could have called. Didn't think you were a standoffish type. Had to find out from her why. Oops, sorry. Forgot all about my favorite chief inspector. The hell are you planning? Nothing so heinous as you're thinking. I'm only Yashi Miyamako though, after all. Nothing but a lowly janitor. How are things with you? You getting along with your daughter? Well, you know, more or less. I'm assuming the teacher that was like having the affair with the student through blackmail got arrested. I'm assuming that was indicated here. Like, maybe he didn't die, but he got arrested. But yeah, this was a fun game. I really enjoyed this one. This one was super well done. It was super nice. It had such, like, beautiful art and, like, stylized stuff, and, like, yeah, it's more or less kind of like a visual novel, but, which isn't a bad thing, of course, and it's, but it was really fun. I really enjoyed this one. Had a lot of fun meta, like, commentary going on. I had to, really, like, go through and think about some of the puzzles, and this was good. I would definitely recommend this game to other people. In fact, I think I'm gonna recommend it to some other folks, that I know that I think would enjoy it. This game is super fun. For those of you guys who just watched this and haven't played it for yourself, maybe pick it up. It'll probably go on sale at some point. But yeah, I gotta say, I'm really happy that, like, Square Enix is doing a lot of these, producing a lot of these, like, like double A games, you know? These like mid-size kind of things. They're not huge budget, but like mid-budget games. Because this is really sort of like my bread and butter. I love just games that are like quirky and, you know, unique, and there's a lot of really, really good mid-tier games, I feel like, that really kind of do interesting things, and they tend to come from Japanese studios, so I'm really about this. This feels like a game I would have played on a PS2, and I mean that as like the highest compliment I can. It's really good. I really enjoyed it. It was super great, and they did a great job, and excellent job to the lock team, because this was a lot of text and they did a really nice job. But it was cool. It was very neat. I like, I mentioned before, I like the whole thing about the Sumida Tourism Office and all that. They're using real history as a backdrop for this story. By the way, here's the mountains. I live out this way. This is Tokyo, this is the Sumida River. I live way back over here. But yeah, like, I really liked this. It was super, super fun. Sometimes I get sort of upset at games where at the end there's like a golden route where everyone lives. But in this one I kinda like it. I feel like it works, and there's still enough, like, heaviness to it that it's not like a completely everything is wonderful and great sort of ending. You know? And then, owari da. Shuryo desu. But yeah, this one was fun. Had a lot of style, a lot of character. I really, collect all the files, the endings. Alright, sick. So yeah, there we go. I have finished this game. I haven't gone to go find all the burbs yet. I might go back and find them all, and then, like, edit that into, like, a little short kind of video. I was gonna put it on the end of this one, but I don't know, man. I'm already gonna have a bunch of editing ahead of me for this one, and dude, I don't know why, but something about this game, like, the recordings, for whatever reason, are just, like, extremely difficult to edit for some reason. I don't know what it is. It just, my editing program does not like the files for this game. Maybe because I played this game in full screen. But yeah, so I have an idea of some stuff that I want to do coming up next. Probably going to be taking a couple weeks off for summer vacation type stuff. Just because, like, it's, you know, it's July and I want to take some time. But yeah, so I will catch you guys later. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will talk to you again sometime. Again sometime. I will probably see you again soon. Take it easy, everybody. Take care, and have a good one. Bye!